So we've made an absolute mess of the front cast deck. Look at this guy. I don't know how good long tom are for bait. We're gonna let this one go, because I don't want to be reaching in the bucket with those teeth. Righto legends, thanks for joining us, and as you've seen, today I'm going to try and answer some of the questions I get answered from you guys. If you want any more info, feel free to hit me up, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, you know where it is. Righto, let's get into it. Where am I from? I'm from the Wide Bay, Maryborough in particular, or just outside of it. My wife and I moved here 10 or so years ago for what most people do. We came here chasing work, and we're still here now. I primarily work as a fitter in heavy industry around town. Do I film every trip? I always have a camera on me, or try to. Filming an intro and talking to the camera takes a lot of time, so normally I'll try and catch a fish or two first, and if that works I'll go back and film the intro after. Camera gear, nothing flash. I started off using a Samsung phone, and I've got a GoPro 9, I use that for a lot of stuff nowadays, and of course the DJI Mini Drone 1. That's it. I've always been into cars, and I was working with a young fella named Blake who said, why don't you turn them into videos as well? And he helped me set it up, and that's how we got where we are today. We've swung around to fishing and camping and a bit of everything, but it's all thanks to him. Cheers, Blake. As far as editing goes, I do it all on an app on my phone. The app I use is called UCut, no affiliation, I don't get paid for saying this. I think it's about $8 or $9 a year, or it was $20 to buy it outright when I started using it. And it's just all done on my phone. Just make sure you got a phone with an SD card tray. So, my favourite bait would have to be potty mullet. I do use herring a lot because they're a lot more plentiful and easy to catch. But if I had to pick, it'd be potty mullet. Will I ever catch a barra? Well, that I guess remains to be seen. I'd love to catch one and love to really get into barra fishing. Man, have I been putting some hours in. But it hasn't happened yet, so I don't know. The boat we're running at the moment is a Quintrex 4.2 wide body dory with a 44 stroke Yami on the back. We are looking at changing it. It's up for sale at the moment. I want to go to something a little bit bigger so we can do a few more Ks and hopefully get into fishing a few more zones where we haven't been able to get to before. But we'll wait and see. To be honest, I do fish a lot. Trying to make content of catching fish, that definitely requires putting some hours in. And as you can see, maybe not enough hours. But I do get out there and fish quite a lot. So yeah, most weekends, some days before work. Do I want to go fishing? I get asked all the time by people, do I want to go fishing with them? And I mean, the answer's definitely yes. But whether I can and whether I've got the time to are two different things. Obviously, if you've got a boat or a spot you can get to that's somewhere I can't get to, I'm certainly heaps more keen to get it and experience some new things. But definitely, if you've got some skills you can pass on to me, I'll probably try and make it work. But I just, unfortunately, don't have time to meet up with everyone and go fishing with everyone who asks me. So, sorry guys, but maybe I will see you out there somewhere. And we can have a chat and have a bit of a fish together if we're already there. So, cheers for asking. Don't stop asking. Hopefully we can make something work at some stage. Do I ever go camping? Certainly a lot less now that I've got kids, but they're sort of getting to the age where it mightn't be too bad. Actually, this winter, I'm pretty keen to get out and do some camping, even if it's some solo action. Get out and experience a bit of the outdoors around here. Night fishing, you know, I'm so keen for all that now that it's cooled down a little bit, or is starting to. Where do I buy my fishing gear? I mean, that's a bit of a big question, but let's run through it real quick. Rods, I normally get them from BCF or Anaconda because you can't sort of beat those prices, even the local guys struggle. And I don't like to ask them for that big of a discount, you know, to match some of them. Other than that, swivels, steel traces, floats, all that sort of stuff that's sort of not as critical, sort of comes from your Kmart and Big Dubs because they're just cheaper. You can't beat the prices on them. Hooks, I actually order them online. And if you want sinkers, especially if you're buying a lot, hit up Facebook. There's always some local guys making sinkers. Definitely hit them up. And lures are obviously all from the Tackle Club. Righto guys, and I especially want to say thanks to all you people out there on the internet who take the time to watch these videos, comment, share them around, all that sort of stuff. It means a heap to me. And yeah, keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. And you guys are why I do it. Thanks. And maybe I'll see you out there somewhere.
We're not starving tonight. Yay! Aussie DOS. Subscribe.